Welcome back to Fact Zone. Today, we're exploring the series of mistakes that led to one of the greatest maritime disasters in history, the sinking of the RMS Titanic. This massive ship was said to be unsinkable, but on April 15, 1912, it met its tragic fate in the icy waters of the Atlantic. Today, we'll uncover the 10 critical mistakes that led to this disaster and reveal the fateful decisions that ultimately sealed its doom. Number 1. Overconfidence in the unsinkable design. Number 10. Overconfidence in Titanic's design. Dubbed unsinkable, the Titanic was built with innovative watertight compartments, which many believed would keep it afloat no matter what. This overconfidence led both passengers and crew to feel secure, ultimately contributing to a lack of preparedness when disaster struck. But this unsinkable mindset would soon prove tragically wrong. Number 2. Shortage of lifeboats. Number 9. The shortage of lifeboats. The Titanic only carried lifeboats for around half of its 2,200 passengers and crew, as it was believed that the ship's size and strength would keep it safe. Lifeboats were mainly viewed as unnecessary extras, leading to catastrophic consequences when the ship began to sink. The result? Hundreds were left without any means of escape. Number 3. Ignoring ice warnings. Mistake number 8 was ignoring multiple iceberg warnings. Throughout its journey, the Titanic received several warnings about dangerous ice fields. However, these warnings were either ignored or downplayed by the crew. This critical oversight left the Titanic on a direct collision course with disaster. Ignoring these warnings was a decision that would prove deadly. Number 4. Full speed ahead. At number 7, the decision to travel at full speed. Despite warnings, Captain Edward Smith kept the ship moving at nearly top speed. Many believe this decision was influenced by the White Star Line's desire to make headlines by arriving in New York ahead of schedule. The extra speed gave the crew little time to react when the iceberg appeared. Number 5. Miscommunication among the crew. Number 6 is miscommunication. The Titanic's crew were not well prepared for emergency procedures. In a moment of chaos, lifeboats were loaded improperly, with some launched only partially filled. This lack of clear communication wasted valuable time and led to needless loss of life. Had there been better communication, hundreds more could have been saved. Number 6. Failure to provide binoculars for lookouts. At number 5, a seemingly small mistake with huge consequences. The lookouts lacked binoculars. Due to an oversight, the key to the binocular locker was not on board, leaving the lookouts without this critical tool. When they finally saw the iceberg, it was too late. This tiny oversight contributed to the Titanic's tragic collision. Number 7. Design flaws in the watertight bulkheads. Coming in at number 4, design flaws in the watertight bulkheads. While the Titanic's compartments were designed to be watertight, they only reached partway up the ship's height. When the hull was breached, water spilled over from one compartment to the next, sealing the ship's fate. This design flaw turned what could have been a minor accident into a catastrophe. Number 8. Delayed evacuation. Mistake number 3. A delayed evacuation. When the iceberg struck, many passengers were unaware of the severity of the situation. The crew hesitated to issue a full evacuation, causing further delays in launching lifeboats and contributing to panic and confusion. This delay cost precious time that could have saved more lives. Number 9. Inadequate emergency drills. Number 2 is the lack of emergency drills. Despite regulations, no lifeboat drills were conducted for passengers. This lack of preparation led to confusion, panic, and disorganization when evacuation finally began. Without drills, both passengers and crew were ill-prepared for an organized evacuation. Number 10. No nearby help. And finally, at number 1, no nearby help. The Californian, a ship nearby, was within reach when the Titanic began sending distress signals, but its wireless operator had gone off duty, missing Titanic's cries for help. Rescue came too late, and by then, the Titanic had already sunk. Had help arrived sooner, many lives could have been saved. These 10 mistakes turned the Titanic's maiden voyage into a heartbreaking tragedy. Each decision, miscommunication, and oversight contributed to the catastrophe that took over 1,500 lives. Let us know in the comments which mistake you think was the most tragic or avoidable. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more historical deep dives.